Good afternoon, everyone. It's about almost 5 o'clock in Chicago, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about a little exercise that I've been doing recently. When I'm on the bus, I've been asking people what advice they would have liked to have had when they were younger. What advice would they tell their younger self? And the first was that they would have wanted to talk to more people outside of their industry and outside of their job function. In reflecting back, they spent the early part of their career really digging deep into their industry and to their kind of profession, which was sales at the time. But in hindsight, they realized that while that advantaged them to some degree, it also began to limit them because they weren't building their networks sort of laterally, and they felt that had they done more of that earlier, that would have been helpful for some of the changes that came throughout their career. The second individual chimed in and said that after a while he got to gain advice from mostly people that were like him, that looked like him, that had the same background, that had the same knowledge. And what he realized was he was getting the same information, same insights repeated over and over and over again. So he's given himself flexibility and perhaps wisdom to ask everyone about the core items that are important to him. What he's found is that everyone has a pretty darn good idea about some of either the core values of the work that he's doing, or they'll have really insightful questions that provoke his own thinking because he has to explain something complicated to someone who knows very little about it. The third person suggested was that now in his late 60s is that he had wished that he had spent more time throughout his career learning new things, and he felt like you need to practice at unlearning things and learning new things. So his advice to himself and what he's trying to do now is to seriously think about breaking up pathways that and ruts that he's found himself into. And it's also helped each of these individuals think about the teams that they work with and organize and lead, to how to enable them to learn and unlearn work, to have opportunities to meet and talk with people who are different and outside of the core, and to welcome people who are not experts onto the team. Anyway, random sharings from the number 6 bus. Have a great evening. Take care.